If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Campfacer.
Hey campers, Campfacer here. I want to say thank you for stopping by the one-stop shop for horror movie, gaming, vlogging, collectibles, and more. Let's get into this. Today, PlayStation announced the first look of the PlayStation 5. I watched the whole video today. It was over an hour long, but today I'm going to show you just the detail of the reveal of the PlayStation 5. We're going to watch the video, and then we're going to talk more about it after that, so stick around, and make sure you guys give me a big thumbs up and like and subscribe to this video. Let's get into it. Without further ado, the PlayStation 5.
Today, I want to talk a bit about our goals for the PlayStation 5 hardware. To me, the SSD really is the key to the next generation. It's a game changer, and it was the #1 ask from developers for PlayStation 5. What if we could have not just an SSD, but a blindingly fast SSD, meaning very roughly 100 times faster? The potential is that the game boots in a second. There are no load screens. The game just fades down while loading a half dozen gigabytes and fades back up again. Same for a reload. You're immediately back in the action after you die. And fast travel becomes so fast it's blink and you miss it. The resulting bandwidth we've achieved is actually 5.5 gigabytes a second. And flash is costly, and you may very well want to add storage to whatever we put in the console. Now, the kind of storage you need depends on how you're going to use it. If you have an extensive PlayStation 4 library and you'd like to take advantage of backwards compatibility to play those games on PlayStation 5, then a large external hard drive is ideal. You can leave your games on the hard drive and play them directly from there, thus saving the pricier SSD storage for your PlayStation 5 titles, or you can copy your active PlayStation 4 titles to the SSD. If your purpose in adding more storage is to play PlayStation 5 titles, though, ideally you would add to your SSD storage. We will be supporting certain M2 SSDs. These are internal drives that you can get on the open market and install in a bay in the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 CU is 62% larger than the transistor count for a PlayStation 4 CU. Second, the PlayStation 5 GPU is backwards compatible with PlayStation 4. We recently took a look at the top 100 PlayStation 4 titles as ranked by playtime, and we're expecting almost all of them to be playable at launch on PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 has a new unit called the Geometry Engine, which brings handling of triangles and other primitives under full programmatic control. Using primitive shaders on PlayStation 5 will allow for a broad variety of techniques, including smoothly varying level of detail, addition of procedural detail to close-up objects, and improvements to particle effects and other visual special effects. Another major new feature of our custom RDNA 2-based GPU is ray tracing. With a bit more of the GPU invested in ray tracing, it should be possible to do some very nice global illumination. How far can we go? I'm starting to get quite bullish. I've already seen a PlayStation 5 title that's successfully using ray tracing-based reflections in complex animated scenes with only modest costs. We built a GPU with 36 CUs. With this new paradigm, we're able to run way over that. In fact, we have to cap the GPU frequency at 2.23 gigahertz so that we can guarantee that the on-chip logic operates properly. 36 CUs at 2.23 gigahertz is 10.3 teraflops, and we expect the GPU to spend most of its time at or close to that frequency and performance. Similarly, running the CPU at 3 gigahertz was causing headaches with the old strategy. But now we can run it as high as 3.5 gigahertz. In fact, it spends most of its time at that frequency. It's important for us on the hardware team to find new ways to expand or deepen gaming, and that's what led us to a focus on 3D audio. Tempest 3D Audio Tech. The meaning of 3D audio and technology should be pretty obvious here. As for Tempest, I feel it really reflects our goals with audio. It suggests a certain intensity of experience and also hints at your presence within it. It's now to the point where some of the PlayStation 5 games in development are extensively using these systems. One of the game demos allows you to toggle between conventional PlayStation 4 style stereo audio and our new 3D audio.
As a developer, that's an amazing feeling to have.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Wow, you guys, wow, that is amazing looking. I'm not gonna lie, it is fancy, slick, rich looking. It's got a little futuristic look to it. One of my friends said it looks kind of like something out of like a Batman movie, like one of the Gotham City. I was a little iffy when I first saw it, and there's a lot of white going on, but you know, change is good. Change is good. We wouldn't want something that's too similar looking to the PlayStation 4. And I'll tell you what, Xbox, you have a lot of problems on your hands, because PlayStation 5 is going to rock Xbox out of the water without a doubt. This is awesome. I'm so excited about this. Also, there was no price, there was no release date, there was no pre-order. But I'm sure they're playing that card with Xbox. They're waiting to see who comes out with the price. They're gonna do a marketing tactic against Xbox. They're not gonna release everything to us right away. I'm sure they're just gonna release new news on the console slowly but surely as time goes on. And it's probably a better idea that they didn't release everything all in one package today, because if they did that, then we'd all have to wait months and months, and then we might get lose track in our mind of what we saw. So they're gonna release every few weeks or a month as time goes on before the release date, and it's gonna get us all hyped, and they're gonna play that marketing against Xbox. I'm sure that's what they're gonna do. I'm not positive, don't quote me on it, but yeah, I'm excited. The controller is a little bit between the PlayStation 4 controller and the Xbox One controller. It's not as bulky as the Xbox One controller, so I'm a little scared, because I don't like that big bulky. I like the original PlayStation 4 where the handles were a little skinnier. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, they talked about in an earlier video about a month ago, the fans, so the fans don't make a lot of noise and rev up too much. They're gonna do some kind of technique with I think the GPU or the CPU with the hardware. They're gonna keep it at a constant running rate. So it'll keep the cooling system will keep the PlayStation 5 at a steady. I'm also psyched on the new technology with the ray tracing and the surround sound. I saw that they made their own studio and spent months and months and months, I think even a year, of doing surround sound techniques with new technology. And I'm not sure if the console comes with the headset and everything it showed, or you have to buy that separate. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys think that it comes with a controller, the camera, and the headset, or you have to buy those separate? Also, I was a little disappointed they didn't show any software or talk about special features inside the PlayStation 5. Like, do they have a new live stream setup for beginners? That would be amazing, because the PlayStation 4 was very limited for beginning live streamers. You could only do so much with the camera angles, and you couldn't do a lot of overlays. There was only a couple little text things. I'm hoping the PlayStation 5 has a lot more to offer, because if you guys think about it, a lot of gaming nowadays is live streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So that would be a huge feature if they added something more customizable on the PlayStation 5. But maybe they will show something like that in the near future. Like, what does it have to offer beyond what the PlayStation 4 had to offer? So far, my final verdict for the cost of this thing is probably anywhere between $399 to $599. I hope it's not $509. If it goes on $600, this is going to be a lot more than people can afford out there for console players, next-gen players. If you're a next-gen player and you're after the PS5, what do you think and what do you hope it's going to cost? What's the limit that you would pay for the PlayStation 5? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. It's late here. I almost didn't get a chance to do this video. It was at the last second. And I want to say thank you for watching. Give me a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay out of the woods, campers.
Something that happened, or something you gotta go through. Losing our way in the silence was the last thing